Thank you very, very much for coming out. I greatly, what an incredible crowd. You're putting me in front of pizza, which is a very dangerous thing for me. And especially Pizza Ranch Pizza. This is about 35 pizza ranches that I've been to in the state of Iowa. And first I want to thank them for their hospitality and repeated hospitality and letting candidates come and use their facilities. I know I'm not the only one, but it's great of them to do that. Let me thank you all for coming out. This is our last town hall meeting. This is number 380. This is two different ones. I can count that as one, and this is one, 81. We're here down the stretch run, and we're here with the entire family. I'm here with my wife Karen. Karen, I don't know if you can see Karen, but she's down here. Karen has just been an amazing rock at home. We have 7 children. As many of you know, we have a special needs little girl who requires a lot of care, and Karen, for her to step forward and say, yeah, I'm going to support you when you do this, when you have 7 children ages 20 to 3, and having that responsibility of having your husband out traveling around Iowa doing 380 town halls and doing over 100 in the state of New Hampshire and a similar number in the state of South Carolina. It's a lot of time away from home, but we felt that this was what we were called to do, to go out and speak and lay out a vision for this country, a vision that wasn't just about taxes and spending, wasn't just about growth. Yes, it's about all those things. And as you know, if you've been to my town hall meetings, I talk a lot about those things. But it's also about, I'm sorry, lift up this, sorry about that. It's also about what is at the core of our country, the values of this country. It's about faith and family. You can't have a strong economy, you can't have limited government if the family is breaking down and we don't live good, moral, and decent lives. Right? That's right. And we talked about a strong national defense. We talked about having a principled leader who goes out and not only says what America's policy is, but then does things that actually effectuate that policy, which is what this president has not done. It's important to have a leader that you can trust.
Yeah.
Well, we've trusted the people of Iowa. People have asked, how are you going to get your bump? I said, well, Karen and the kids, we're going to go out and we're going to meet the people of Iowa. We came here in the summer. Karen and I brought all 7 kids. We brought 6 this time. Little Bella stayed behind, but where's the rest? Oh, they're right here, right in front of me. Oh, there's Peter and Patrick and John and Sarah Maria and Daniel and Elizabeth. Give a wave right here. Elizabeth and John have spent a lot of time on the road, and Sarah Maria and Daniel a little time, and Peter and Patrick have been home helping Mom. It's been a divided family, but it's been a united family. In a mission and a message for the people of Iowa, for the people of this country.
Thank you.
I just want to say to the people of Iowa, first and foremost, thank you. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow night, but this has been an amazing experience. I say this all the time. The people of Iowa, New Hampshire, and South Carolina have not only made me a better candidate, not only will make me a better president, but they've made me a better person. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. The 3 words that I heard almost everywhere I went when I was in Iowa was, welcome to Iowa. We're so glad that you came and respected us enough to be in our town. In all 99 counties, in most counties repeatedly in those counties, and even the small ones. And we came because we trusted Iowans, that if we stood before them and related to them what our vision was for this country, what our record was, so you could trust what I'm saying is what it'll actually do. And you throw on top of that, we told them how we were going to win this election, and how we were the best person in this field, contrary to what you might be hearing. We're the best person in this field to take on not just Barack Obama, but take on the challenges after we defeat Barack Obama. So I would say to the people of Iowa, this is my closing comment, and that is, do what Iowans do. You fought to lead. You fought to be first. Don't defer your judgment to national polls or national pundits. Trust what you have seen, what you have heard. Trust the interactions you've had with the candidates. Trust the work that you've done in researching the candidates, because let me assure you, you've done more than any other group of people in this country, with maybe the exception of New Hampshire now, because they're in the very same process. But you're doing your homework. I know, because of all of the states on our website that we get visits from, the number one site for the number one state for the past 2 or 3 weeks has been Iowa. You're doing your homework, right? So my call to you is, number one, don't defer, lead. Lead this country. You want to be first? It's a huge burden. This is the most important election in your lifetime. This is a very tough decision that I know many of you have struggled with, because you know how important it is, and you want to get it right. Trust your gut. Trust your head. Don't trust anybody else, particularly those who haven't gone through the process that you have. And once you've made that decision, be bold. Once you've made the decision as who the right person is, be bold.
Yes.
Go out and give America a signal from Iowa that we want somebody who is up to what America needs. Don't have a Pyrrhic victory that you vote for someone because, oh, well, they can win. They may not be able to do what America needs to have done, but they can win. That's a victory that will feel very, very empty. It will not be Pizza Ranch pizza. You will walk out of those caucuses hungry. Walk out of those caucuses like you just ate at a Pizza Ranch buffet. $9.99. $9.99. Okay, there you go.
Maybe.
Lead and be bold. If you do those two things, you will have done your job as Iowans. You would have said, we have looked at the candidates, we have found the candidate that we believe is the best person to lead this country, and we believe because they're the best person to lead this country, they're the best chance of winning the election. That's what Iowans are charged to do. If you do it, you will not only shock this country, you will shock the world, and you will put this race in a completely different place than it was just a week ago, and you will do a great favor for your children and grandchildren.
Yeah.
With that, let me thank you.